So hello everyone, we are here back again with part 7 of the chapter Light Reflection and Refraction. In part 6, we've discussed about the rules for formation of images by convex mirror. Now, after learning those rules, by keeping those rules in mind, we will go ahead for the ray diagram and we'll understand how we can obtain the images by convex mirror. So in concave mirror, we had basically 6 cases, whereas in convex mirror, we have only 2 cases. Why 2 cases is because when we keep object at infinity and we keep object at anywhere between infinity and pole, we are going to get the same results, and that's why we have only 2 cases. So let's begin with case 1. Case 1 goes like this: when the object is kept at infinity. So first thing you need to do is draw a convex mirror. Let's keep the object anywhere. Now we don't know where is the object, so we have no idea where to keep the object, and that's why we just draw an object and we draw 3 straight lines which indicate that the object is at infinity. And because we know that convex mirror is a diverging mirror, so rays which are passing, parallel rays which are passing towards the convex mirror, they will diverge, and as they diverges, because the focus is on the other end, we can observe that when we take them backward, we observe that the rays converge at the point focus. And because if you are taking them backward, you feel converged, but actually the rays are, if you stand at this place or this place, you feel that the rays are coming from focus, and that's why we say the convex mirror is a diverging mirror. So when the object is at infinity, the image obtained would be at focus, and because it's behind the mirror, so it's going to be a virtual image, and the size is going to be point size compared to the object. So let's have the conclusion. The diagram is here. When the object is at infinity, the image obtained is at focus. It's point size, or we can say highly diminished in size. And when we talk about the nature, it is virtual because it's formed behind the mirror, and virtual images are erect. We already know about it. So this is the nature of it. So whenever we are drawing the ray diagram, we have to keep this in mind, that we have to write the conclusion of the ray diagram. As I told you for the concave mirror also, the conclusion should include where is the image formed, what is the size of image, and what is the nature of it. When the object is at infinity, image formed is at focus, highly diminished, and virtual and erect. Going ahead, case 2 is going to be when the object is between infinity and pole. Now, if you remember, in concave mirror, we had the other 5 cases which were between these 2 positions only, and we were getting different result. But for convex mirror, we don't get the different result, and then that's why we just say that only other case available apart from infinity is when the object is kept at any finite distance from pole. So let's see what happens when we keep the object at any place. So we are keeping the object which is at this place. Just keeping in mind that pole, focus, center of curvature, they are all lying behind the mirror basically. That's why we say these are in the virtual region. So let's use rule 1. A ray which is parallel to the principal axis after reflection diverges, because it's a convex mirror and it appears to come from focus. So you can see, as per our rule 1 which we have discussed, and rule 3 goes like this: a ray which appears to go towards the center of curvature reflects back without any change in the direction. And that's what we say, when we extend it backward, we observe that the rays are crossing here, and we can observe that these are not the actual rays, these are the rays which we have extended backward, and that's why these are virtual rays, and the virtual rays where they cross forms virtual image, and in this case the image is formed at this place. So irrespective of where you're keeping the object from pole, even if you keep it here or you keep it here, you're going to get the result between P and F only, and that's why we have only one more case apart from object at infinity, the second case, which is object between infinity and pole. So what are the conclusion? Yes, you guessed it correct. First conclusion is going to be where it is obtained. It is obtained behind the mirror between pole and focus. Second is going to be size. You can see the size here. The size is smaller than the object, so we can say it is diminished. And the third situation, because it's behind the mirror, we can see it's erect, so it's virtual and erect image. So let's have a proper understanding of what exactly was the diagram and the conclusion. So you can see when the object is between infinity and pole, this is the diagram, and the result is behind P and F, between P and F behind the mirror, diminished and virtual and erect. Now we need to understand one important thing, that convex mirror in both the situation is forming the virtual image only. Whereas concave mirror also was forming in one case it was forming virtual image, but the difference between virtual image formed by convex mirror and virtual image formed by concave mirror is that the virtual image formed by concave mirror is enlarged, or we can say magnified, whereas in case of convex mirror, both the cases virtual image formed is diminished, which is smaller than the object. Both the cases are summarized here in the table as we have seen for concave mirror also. Here we have only two cases: object at infinity, images at focus; object between infinity and pole, images between pole and focus behind the mirror. And the result in both the situation you can see is diminished, highly diminished, and image is virtual. So convex mirror can only form virtual images, whereas concave mirror can form virtual as well as real image. The difference between virtual image formed by convex mirror and concave mirror is that the virtual image formed by concave mirror is enlarged, whereas virtual image formed by convex mirror is diminished. This was all about the formation of images by convex mirror. In the next video, we'll be discussing about the uses of spherical mirror. We'll also talk about what are the uses of concave as well as convex mirror. And in the meantime, please go through the video, practice, and if you have any questions, do put it in the comment box. That's it from my end.